for me, for us, for everyone.
This is the way. This is the way.
死んだ天性。
Hey everybody, welcome back. Markus Graves back again with another reaction to The Mandalorian, this time to episode 2 of season 3, chapter 18. What is it called? The Mines of Mandalore. If you enjoyed this upcoming video, please like, comment, share, subscribe if you're so inclined. Head on over to my Patreon, the link is down below in the pinned comment. Also down in the pinned comment is the link to my Discord. All types of good things that are going to be happening over there. Head on over, and with all that being said, let's get on into it. Oh, I should probably mention, because I forgot to mention this in the first episode, I haven't seen any trailers for this. I heard Rebel Force Radio on their podcast. I heard them talk about the little snippet of the trailer that was like bootleg recorded like back in the summer. Can't remember what they talked about, but I definitely did not see anything that had come out. All of it was probably in the first 2 episodes anyway.
I just don't sit around here and work all day. I'm very popular. Is he gone? Right, let's get this thing back together again. Quickly, before he sees you. Go, go. Those parts back on the speeder. Paint them so they look different. Here you go.
Pelly out here hustling.
So, where's my guy? There he is!
Nope.
Memory circuit.
You know, I know this is mostly for comedy, but Jawas understand basics, so why is she speaking to them in Jawa? R5. Breaking down again.
Mick, I need a droid that's rated for spelunking.
Spelunking? Where do you spelunking?
Yeah, you know, cave diving. You looking to run into much gunfire in these caves?
I wouldn't rely too much on this one. Its circuitry is a little fragile.
I thought you said it was built for adventure.
Hey, I can't hear you! May the Force be with you!
May the Force be with you, because R5 will not. Yeah.
Here, look. You can watch him on the scope.
Mm-hmm.
Don't worry, kid. I'll be right back.
If you weren't the title character, you know, those would be famous last words. Whoa. Ooh. Of course, just looking at all this, remembering how these designs looked in the Clone Wars, when All-Mech would give the speeches and everything like that. It's like, man. It's like, yeah, the air is breathable, but obviously, as they said, this place was razed and ravaged. Whoa. The heck? Ooh. There's an eye in there. Like an organic eye. At least it looked like it. It's a mech suit. It almost looks like the robot that, or the, excuse me, robot, the droid that David Tennant voiced in the Clone Wars. Professor, I can't remember the name right now, but he helped the younglings with their lightsabers for generations.
Get to Bo-Katan.
He's like, I'm out of here. I'm on it. He's okay, which way did I go? We left no breadcrumbs. I don't know how to get out of here. Of course, he showed them where Calvala was.
Didn't always look like this.
No, it did not.
Okay, kid. I'm gonna need you to guide me to him. Can you do that?
They switched up her breast. I mean, I'm just noticing that. Maybe I should have noticed in the first episode, but I did not. I'm just noticing they switched up her breastplate armor and all that. Or at least it seems like it. The other, if I'm correct, the other armor made her look more slender. Whereas this now just looks like regular armor, and she looks like she can hold her own a little bit. Or at least a little bit better. Opportunistic hunters. Because with Mando not there, they attacked him. But when Mando and Bo are there, they're like, nah.
I know that you're frightened, but I need you to guide me to him. You must be quite good at it if you got back to me all alone. Those are Alamites. They used to live in the surface wastelands beyond our cities.
That was one thing I was wondering. Were those creatures indigenous to them already? Oh, I mean, I suppose they were. They don't seem like they're space traveling, so of course they were. But you know what I mean. Were they the result of the raising and like being souped up, so to speak, or were they've always been like that? They've just moved further out now because there's no more Mandalorians to keep them back. His blood.
It's Bo-Katan.
Yeah, because I doubt that will keep him down, seeing as how the first attack didn't.
It looks like it's been centuries.
It does, doesn't it?
Your father sounds like an interesting man.
He died defending Mandalore.
This is the way.
What are you looking at?
So, from that little exchange, it seems like maybe her and Satine's father was a believer in the creed that the Children of the Watch believe.
I swear on my name.
Do we know it works underwater? Maybe from some other part of the expanded universe that I'm not familiar with. The jetpack, I mean. The mythosaur. You wondered what else was still alive. As I was thinking about this episode, because it really is more than exploring the ruins of Mandalore being captured. So, this episode is mostly like him coming to a place that he's always wanted to go to but never went, because as he told Grogu, both of them had never been there. Of course, Grogu is a foundling, but he is a foundling as well, but a foundling who was raised on Concordia. So neither of them have seen it. So their arrival to it is of this strange new world, to seek out new life and new civilizations, to boldly go where no Mandalorian has gone before, to mix the two franchises. Their response to it, Grogu and Din, their response to it are practical. Wow, okay, we've never been here before. It's interesting to see this now. The air is not toxic, it is breathable. That's pretty cool. We're seeing these things here, these creatures, these mines, the city that this once was. Alright, cool. But you have no frame of reference for what you are seeing. Then you go to Bo, who her response to the planet is sentimental, because she remembers what it used to look like, as she told Grogu, as you would see in her body language when she had the helmet on, or as Katie Sackhoff would perform it, that this place that holds practicality and redemption for Din holds bitterness and regret for, I was about to say for Katie, for Bo. And as I stated during the reaction, I wonder if her and Satine's father was a believer in the creed. Was a believer, if maybe not the children of the Watch, maybe they weren't called that at the time, but of their ethos, their belief system, which would explain why she wants to help Din, because she has no reason to. And as I was thinking during the episode of maybe a motivation that I'm missing of why she would want to help him, given everything we've seen in season 2, there is nothing else that I can think of immediately, other than the fact that he must remind her, if not in him, his personality, maybe his devotion to the creed, reminds her of her father. Because even when she said, just rest, I'll take you back to my ship. No, I gotta keep going forward. Why? There's nothing for you here. There's nothing blah, 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 blah. It's just a children's story. There's no magic in the water. He's like, then who are we? That adherence, not so, to the creed, yes, but that adherence to Mandalorian means, to be a Mandalorian means something, may remind her of her father. I'm recording this March 10th of 2023. These episodes may come out later, after after the season has premiered, maybe. So I just want to have it on record that if I'm correct, which it seems like the story is leading that way. If I'm correct, I just want it on record that I called it. We'll see with the other episodes as when they come out, what they have in store. I'm curious as to the creature that was there. I had mentioned that it's very Grievous-like and that it almost looked Geonosian in its body. But of course it's very Grievous-like in the fact that Grievous was droid-like parts and everything, but he still had his organic eyes, he still had his organic organs. He still had his organs, but what was this creature doing there? Why was it there? Was it there previously? Doubtful. It may have been, like Morley was, in the Mines of whatever that planet was, having like this little symbiotic relationship with Darth Maul. But if not, no, I feel like it would have to be something that came after. Because who on Mandalore would have put this creature back together like in a Grievous-like way? And not only that was his body, and then he would be able to attach himself to different things. So you had the head that attached to the body, but then the body could also attach to that crawler and everything like that. So it seems unlikely that anybody on the Mandalore that Satine was running would have been able to do that without anyone else's knowledge. Really. There was all mech and there was, all this other stuff that was corruption that was happening behind the scenes. So is it possible? Yes. Is it probable? Highly unlikely. So what's up with the creature? Well, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, please remember to like, comment, share, subscribe if you're so inclined. Check out my channel for all my other content that I have on there. My short films, reactions, reviews, my video essays, Graves plays, all that good stuff that's on there, and much, much more to come. And I'll see you guys next time. Have a good one.